So I've never done one of these before, but I'm gonna try a vlog. First of all, I just want to start out by saying I got all your birthday messages yesterday, and I was quite overwhelmed actually. It was really nice and thoughtful from all you guys that commented or private messaged me. So a big sincere thank you to everyone for messaging and watching and commenting and all that sort of stuff. So today is actually our family Christmas party. We're having everyone over at our place. So I just wanted to do a quick, hello and share my scent of the day. I'm not sure if I'll see you guys before Christmas or not. I probably will. I have a couple of ideas I want to do. I've got a few days off of work. I think about 5 days. I mean, I could go in if I want, but I probably won't. I'm gonna spend some time, some quality time at home with the family, but I've got some ideas. For the last 2 years, I've done a Guerlain collection, perfume collection, and I've only added about 2 Guerlains this year. I think Jicky and L'Homme Ideal de Perfume. So I haven't picked up a whole lot. Just mainly because I have pretty much everything I want, and I'm not really impressed with all the releases they've had this year. Might get the new Habit Rouge Camouflage Edition. I might pick up Baiser de Russie, and I might pick up Musk Noble, but I'm in no rush really. So instead of the Guerlain perfume collection, I might do this year instead. I might try a Chanel perfume collection. My Chanel collection's literally about half the size of Guerlain, but that's basically just because Guerlain just overwhelms them in the number of releases. So yeah, I'll do that, and I'm also thinking about doing a best and worst for 2018 pickups. Not necessarily 2018 releases, but things that I've discovered for myself this year. So yeah, let's go over this way. We're having our party, so everybody's kind of getting ready and dressed and kind of tidying up. But I'm gonna turn this camera around, and we're just gonna go over here. Let me start off by saying, here's something I picked up today for my mom. This is gonna be my mom's Christmas present, as it's her signature scent. That's Le Petite Robe Noir Eau de Perfume. They actually had 2 versions in today. The packaging is different. So the Guerlain logo, I think it was up here on the other package, and down here somewhere it said Ma Première Robe or something like that. I can't remember what it was exactly, but Ma Première Robe Noir or something like that. And the logo up here was different, and I think this is the older packaging, so I'm gonna get this for her. I think it might be a little bit too young in terms of smell and sophistication for my mom, but she loves it, and I gave her my Black Perfecto, and she loves that as well. Anyway, for myself, I saw this, and it's the first time I've seen it or smelled it, and it was quite cheap. It was about 50 bucks, so I grabbed this. And it's basically lavender and vanilla, and we'll see how it goes, but it is a classic, and I do see it mentioned all the time. And we don't have a Caron distributor here in Canada anywhere, or a counter. I've never run into the Caron lineup, but I'm really curious. There's a couple that stand out for me, specifically Yet Again. I know Crystal keeps talking about Yet Again. I see the Third Man mentioned quite often, so those are a couple that interest me. And this is just a classic. I'm not sure if I want to call this barbershop or not just quite yet, but I'll test it out and I'll let you guys know. It's quite dry, and it sweetens up in the dry down. But here's another one that I've had my eye on for a very long time, and this is an older bottle. I think now they come with caps. This one doesn't have a cap, but it's got a kind of a Kuros style bottle where you just press down on the atomizer. But this is an old school Chypre, really spicy and mossy and woody and very masculine, very you know, 80s masculine. It reminds me a lot of Chanel's Anteus. So just a gorgeous, like when I smelled it, it was just so rich and dense and also quite cheap and affordable. Here's what I was originally gonna wear for today's party, and this is Guerlain's Gourmand Coquin. Not sure if you can see that. Probably not. Oh, there we go. Gourmand Coquin. So that's the only place it says the name of the fragrance. And this is a very sweet, woody, gourmandy oriental, I want to say. It's got notes of rose and black pepper and frankincense, chocolate or cacao or stuff like that. It's quite powdery. I wore this last year for our family get-together, and I was gonna wear it again this year just because I do like to keep tradition, but you know, at the last minute I kind of changed my mind. I mean, I do like it, but I don't love Gourmand Coquin. It's a little bit too sweet and you know, it is feminine, but that doesn't bother me. This does remind me a couple of things. The first, I just see like a vixen wearing this, something very sultry and sexy, and a woman all dressed up, getting ready to go out on the night on the town. You know, she's got her hair done, her nails, her makeup, her skirt, and her 5-inch black pumps, and she's just ready to go out and have a good time. Another thing it reminds me of is the holiday season, as it's very sweet and gourmandy, and it's just very debaucherous. It's probably that dry, to me it's got a dry fruit accord to it, and I don't know what it is. It just kind of reminds me of Christmas and the holiday season. So good scent, but I kind of passed it up for this. This is Coco Eau de Perfume, which is very rich and it's just very stuffy, and it's also very feminine and sexy and sultry and all that, but very smooth and waxy and powdery and floral and woodsy and resinous, and it does kind of have an old vibe to it, and it's just something that I appreciate a little bit more than Gourmand Coquin, so that's why I went with Coco. Love this. I love actually the whole Coco line and all of its flankers, but that's what I'm in, and that's what I'm going to wear for the rest of the night. I've already applied it, and there's no point of putting anything else on over top of that, because it's just going to drown pretty much everything out. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you guys. I'd love to hear what you guys are going to be wearing for your holiday party or your, you know, festive season, whatever it is you celebrate. Christmas, Hanukkah, I don't know, even if it's just Halloween, whatever. I want to wish everybody happy and safe Christmas or holidays, and we'll talk to you all soon. Thanks for watching.